Late Night Health continues. We're talking with Dr. Paul Corona, the author of The Mind and Body. It's a trilogy. It's really a very well put together reference material for you and your family. It's a way to get your life back on track, and I highly encourage you to take a look at the series of books. It's really, really well written, and I say that with all sincerity, Paul.
Thank you.
It's easy to read. It's easy to understand. You're not talking down to us, and I think that's great. One of the things that I'd like to wrap up as we talk about the holidays and the pressure, the stress of the holidays that many people see. Could it be that medication could help them get through that?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Because a lot of people with depression have a cyclical nature to it, and some people say it only happens certain times of the year, every 3 months, every 6 months, and some people say, I know it's coming. It starts in around October or November, and it gets better by about February or so. Absolutely, and in those cases, medications are highly successful to bring them out of it. And again, medications are really rebalancing the person's own chemistry, and that's why the normal there is because it's the normal flow of the chemicals in the system is what we're trying to achieve with the medications. One
of the things that you said a little bit ago, and it's a connection between the mind and the body. So if somebody is not right physically, it could be mentally induced. Things such as fibromyalgia, pain, and other symptoms like that. Can those be handled if you rebalance the neurochemicals?
Absolutely, and that's the premise of my book, which is healing the mind and body. Is it the chicken or the egg? In other words, is it the stress and the mood that causes the physical symptoms? Yes. And the other way around, the people who are in chronic pain and people who don't feel good physically, that's going to affect the mood. So it's really they both, one affects the other, and the mind and body, you can't connect them. They're totally intimately connected.
And so that they can manifest in that way.
Yes, and a lot of people, most people don't come in saying I'm depressed. Most people say I'm stressed out, the bills, the holidays, my kids, whatever, so people relate to the word stress because stress. People feel like I get that because when I'm stressed, I don't feel good, my body hurts, and most people say I'm not really that depressed. Usually, I'm more stressed out. I hear that a lot.
When somebody is stressed out, though, or stressed, some stress is good. Being on the radio, for some people, is stressful.
Right.
It's stressful for Daryl to have me on the radio.
And that's every week.
And that's every week. Yeah. He goes through it every week. Maybe we need to get you down to talk to Dr. Paul. But I'm making light, but it's true. Some stress is good for you. Okay.
Absolutely. Stress protects us. Stress protects us from harm, and that's. But it's when it gets a little bit out of control, and then it becomes beyond the healthy stress. It becomes unhealthy when it starts to really affect people's bodies and moods in a negative way.
And that would be what we've just fibromyalgia, which is hard to diagnose. Other physical, pain, back pain, neck pain, severe headaches. These can all be related to that mind-body connection that you put forth in your book.
Yes.
And that that certain, pharmaceuticals, certain drugs can help. Are these drugs? We only have a minute left. So, are the drugs that you prescribe generally safe and easy to use?
Yes, and then distinguishing what I'm talking about from the cover-up medications like sleeping pills and Xanax, I'm talking about things that are more balancing agents, but they're highly effective, and I've seen people with really severe chronic illnesses get better quite quickly.
Well, keeping us all in balance is Dr. Paul Corona. He is a regular feature here on Late Night Health. We look forward to spending time with him as we learn about our mind-body connection. By the way, check out his book. It's at our website, and latenighthealth.com, and your website is?
www.dr for doctor, so drpaulcoronamd.com.
drpaulcoronamd.com. Well, that wraps up this first hour of Late Night Health. Coming up, we're going to spend some time with Sue McKenna and talk about Krilla. I'm Mark Alyn. Don't go away. More coming up.